Howdy everyone, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewheres in the jungles of the Midwest. And oh man, I smashed my head carrying a big tin of records, you know. I thought I cleared the heating duct, but then there was a cement thing, and I didn't leave myself enough clearance. So I'm sort of befuddled today. I don't know if I'm going to make a lot of sense, as much sense. Got all that out. That's just, I gotta be positive about things. The government needs my money. They need it to do all the things that they do, all the positive things they do. Like they filled a pothole the other day. I was very happy to pay tax money for them to fill that pothole that's been like that, threatening to cause an accident for weeks on end, and they finally got around to doing it. No, where's billions of dollars are going to Iraq and overseas and this and that, and nobody gives a you, my friends. Anyway, cut all that out. I didn't mean to go into that because it's record day. It's record finds and artwork day. Let's just start with the artwork, okay? I've got 4 new paintings. Finally, my focus. I gelled. Something gelled in my brain. I finally figured out what the and I'd like to share it with you. Well, I collect all these records, and I blog the records, and I digitize, and I listen, and I research, and I figure things out. And that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And then I paint, okay? And that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. How could I, blend the two together? Well, I sort of done that. I mean, I've done a lot of projects where I found an album, and I create a story around, the music and whatever, is on the outside of the album. And I thought, well, what I'll do is I'm making boxes that, for some of them I'm done, and I'm putting the CD, I got it, I'm going to put the CD, so if you buy the artwork, you get the CD, with the thing in it. But those are big projects, those books and everything, and it takes a lot of time, and most people just can't afford the outrageous Manic Mark prices he puts on his artwork. So I'm trying to bring it down to be an art guy for the common man, and spread the art around. What do you steal the art from the poor, which is me, and give it to other poor people? Because only artists buy artists. They don't buy artists. You have an artist you keep in your closet, a slave. Art's hard work. It would be nice to take the slave out of the closet and say, paint, boy, girl, whatever you get. You don't know if you get to pick your slave. It just could be some fat dude like. Whoa. Well, you keep him in a closet. How's he going to get any exercise? You know what I'm saying? Okay, on to the artwork. Here's the first painting, and I'll just put it on the screen. The first painting does it have a title? It's called Creation Place. It's about, let me just say that the CDs that you'll be getting, these hang right on the wall. See, there's a piece of string. There's a place for a CD. The CDs you're going to be getting either volume number 1 or number 2, and you have to check my website, of Manic Mark's Gospel Greatest Hits. And these are the wacky gospel tunes that I find, that I've compiled. And I don't know how many, there's like 15 or 17 on each disc. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to make a sampler. Roll the sampler.
Children, be careful that you don't scratch the record with a needle.
Yeah, there you go. Rolling. That's volume 1, the sampler, volume 1. It's going to take a while. I know it's going to take a while. Try to cram too much into one video, one big large video. There you go. I don't know. Did I get it all in? I have no idea. This is a creation place. This is about creationism. How we're fortunate as human beings that we can make up stories, and then we can, force other people to pay attention to us, and if they don't, we can shun them if they don't believe us. Okay? There you go. We'll just be shunned if you don't believe. Creation place, you know what I'm saying? It could be like an amusement park, you know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. We'll set that where? Over here. Okay, the next piece of art is Gospel Land Man. Gospel Land Man. And he sings bass. He sings bass. Every traditional gospel record. What are we going to do? All the bass players, all the bass, not playing bass, sing bass. What are we going to do? We got this group, but all the bass singers around the area are taking it up. I mean, they're God breeds space singers. They just don't. You just can't go somewhere and learn how to do that. You got to be born with the talent. There's not that many of them, but every traditional gospel group requires the guy that goes like that, and the needle jumps up and down and skids across your record because it can't contain the big bass voice. Anyway, cut all that out. Okay, the next one is the Devil's Potted Plant. The Devil's Potted Plant. I don't have an explanation for that. You just get what you get. And the last painting, oh, by the way, all these paintings go in a new section of my website called Manic Mark $60 specials, only $60. And that includes free shipping. I was going to make it $50 specials, but I needed to include free shipping. So now it's $60 specials. And you get paintings like these, like My Pink Pony. This is a painting. I realized that everything I do is kind of like, what are you going to do with it, right? But maybe you have a child and you want to adorn their room with a pink pony. In this case, it's a three-legged pink pony, and there's rhinestone power crystals, and it says My Pink Pony, and it's trimmed with this fabulous Bud Light Lime beer border. Just hanging in your daughter's room or your son's room, you know. I'm okay with you, whatever. I'm just not going to go into that. Okay, now onward to record finds for today. No, I can't do that. I got to play the sampler. I got to play the sampler, the other sampler. This is volume 2. This is what you get on Manic Mark's Gospel Hits. From the Good, Bad, Ugly Gospel Barn, the record barn, from the Good, Bad, and Ugly Gospel record barn. This is volume 2. You're listening to right now the samples from volume 2, and that's what you're going to get. On the back, volume 1 or volume 2, it'll say on the page on the website on the $60 Manic Mark specials. This, and the reason I'm doing that is because I just want to get up and I want to just draw something. I don't want it to be a massive project, and I don't want it to be in a sketchbook. The sketchbooks are wonderful. They're going to be big money when I die. People are going to be clamoring for them. Yeah, okay, so I just want to do something fast and fun, and just like a one-idea thing, not like this massive project. Although what I'm going to do with these wood pieces back here, I'm going to chop all this and I'm going to make a giant 4x8 sheet of plywood with this. It's going to weigh 1,000,000 pounds, and it's going to be fabulous. I'm just going to keep chopping them up until something happens. I'm just tired of all this stuff back here. I work with cardboard now. Look how light it is. It's so much cheaper to ship when you're shipping things free. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. Now, onward to records. I didn't have a bad day, hit 3 places. The 2 places, there weren't anything. But then the 3rd place, there was a few things of interest, of note. Magnavox, this is a compilation to help promote their records. Marty Gold does a cover of It's a Hard Day's Night. I thought that would be interesting. His last name I can't pronounce with the golden guitar. Don't have that one. Clean copy. Love his work. Looking forward to it. Except for the Squirrels in Space album. Don't like that one. Does anybody know who Kirk Mayer is? Kirk Mayer is not a really good, he's a piano and rhythm. Then low end, but anyway, it's somebody, and there's no artist name, but they do I Can't Get No Satisfaction. In case you didn't know, it was the Rolling Stones Satisfaction. In parentheses above the word, it's I Can't Get No. I Can't Get No. Here's a band I heard in T1. I just blogged this the other day. Thank you very much, Liz. I found another minty fresh copy of this, okay? Who are the Silky? S-I-L-K-I-E. It's Swingin' Safari on Smash Records. Cha-cha-cha, look at that. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Salute to big bands. Look at that nice cheesecake. The cover is a little bit... have this one, but how could I pass it up for 20% off? Because I'm an old person. I got the old person discount today. Oh, you can't tell, okay? But the dude with the saxophone sitting in front of on the floor in front of a wall on just tin foil. International Award Series. Probably gonna suck, but I won't know until I listen to it. Michael Grant. It's a heart on the cover. The Little White Church Gospel, local gospel. There's some little white people that are going to be singing in the Little White Church. Francis Bergen, lovely, lovely cover, lovely Francis. Oh, and now, why? I got the Tijuana. When I blogged it, I found out there was another one. There were 2 in the series, and this is the first one I got today. Apparently, someone bought them at the same time from Kmart. The sticker's still on it. Abroad, holiday abroad in Lisbon. Now this is. I think this is going to be pretty cool. This is a record on a fraternity label, which I believe was a King record label. This is a printed cover. Winter's here. There's just a tiny little graphic of some wheat on the cover, which is credited to a designer on the back. Amazing. Okay, who are these people, and what is this album? Cha 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 record. Did I just show this one? Do I have this one? I have another copy of it now. A swing album. I just blogged one of his records. Raymond? One of his records, Dynagroove promotional thing he did. It was fabulous. So he can make some good music. Go buy a $60 piece of art with free shipping. And I'm sorry this video took so much time. It's just so much to pack into it. It's just incredible. I should have broken it into 2, but I didn't want to. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Come back again. Summer's here. Summer came back today. Summer came back. It's nice and warm outside.